So excuse the mess. I do need to have a good clean up. So what I'm playing with, this is a what will be a audible knock device. It's relatively simple. As you can see, printed circuit board. There's a volume control, headphone jack, and then these go to the knock sensor. This is just a test unit, but seems to work very well. So the plan is to use this whilst tuning the car. I did forget that I had this and started to play about with it, but I've managed to find it again, so I've dug it out. It works. Headlight on. May have to do something with some of the filtering, but apart from that, it works relatively well. The base unit is a kind of like a hearing aid for people who are hard of hearing. So this is a kit that you kind of buy, and I've just utilised it to hook up to a conventional Bosch donut style knock sensor. So you know, I need to tidy some of this up. I need to put it in a box, but effectively it works quite well. If I can get an audio file loaded onto the phone, I will try and do that, and you can have a listen to what this thing produces. But yeah, it's relatively cheap, and excuse me, works relatively well. I have had various other ones in the past, so I've had Link. There are more expensive ones, so Link being one of the most expensive. You've got Plex, which again, and you've got the Formula. This is quite a crude way of doing it, but again, works. It works well. There may be a lot of background noise, but as I said, we will see and maybe play about with the filtering. But yeah, that's something that I'll use, and as and when I get to tune the Speeduino, I will let you know how I get on. Hopefully you can pick that up, and I'll try it again. So just do a test. There is a bit of background noise, but that's partly the way that I've soldered this onto the board. But when I tap this, you should hear the output from the headphones into the camera. So I will try and demonstrate that now. So effectively what I'll do once it's running is, it's very hard. The more expensive, more sophisticated knock sensors, let's say, they have an element of filtering, so you can set a baseline, and then anything that goes over that baseline pull will give you, will kind of demonstrate knock or detonation. This obviously won't be that advanced, but what it will do is allow me to give a safe ignition map, do a pull, and as I add ignition timing, it kind of sounds like a crackling sound, like a rattling sound. So as soon as you hear that, you know that you're on the that you're experiencing, and then usually you back off a few degrees. Ideally you would you would do it on the dyno, but the dyno's